justice and peace and equality.
Game Changers Media Network, Game Changers Magazine, Voices of the Village
Oh, did you see them?
podcast. Voices of the Village podcast. And we're here with the Hair Hustlers Academy. Playmaker James, how you doing today, Playmaker James?
Everything's good, man. Everything's going well. Thanks for asking.
All right. Now, tell me about what is the Hair Hustlers Academy? What do you guys do here? I mean, we just got called on a whim, and I mean, it looks like you guys are doing great things here.
Right, we gave you a call the other day since you guys were, looking for some content there, and we definitely believe and love what you guys got going on, especially a lot of the youth mentor programs that we see you guys involved with.
Right.
What we do here at the Hair Hustlers Academy is we're a career skills and job placement organization. We teach young women and men between the ages of 8 and 12 how to braid. Those who are 13 through 18, we teach them how to braid, do sew-ins, wig installs, and lace closures as well. We believe that we're helping to cut down the disparity of the $20,000 that they would be paying to get into school. So we help them take low-cost classes to be able to get some services they can provide right now.
Awesome. So is this program strictly catered to the youth, young adults? Like, tell me what target you're catering to, and the parameters of the target.
Program. Okay, so we do highly advertise to those who are in that youth market of 8 to 12, 13 to 18. We have classes for those 19 and above as well. If they're looking to learn how to braid, earn a new skill, earn a new trade, get employment in another way, then we're definitely open to taking them on. We offer as well partnerships with La Virtue Academy. So we were able to give out $13,000 and $17,000 scholarships for people to go to licensed cosmetology courses.
Oh, wow. So do you have a background in cosmetology?
I'm not the guy.
Now, the reason why I might have should have rephrased that thing because when I looked you up, did the homework, man, you Playmaker James. So that tell me you the hustler. You making things move and shake, man.
That's what I do.
So tell me about what you do specifically to bring to the table in order to get this thing rocking and rolling. Because it takes a hustler to work with a person of vision.
That's real. I'm not the guy who does the teaching of the hair. That's actually my lady and licensed cosmetology instructor, Latravia Crop, Trey Styles, who you guys will meet soon. What I do is I am just that. I'm the marketer, community connections. I go out to the schools. We work with Jonesboro High School. We work with, McDonough out here has an academy we're looking to work with. I go out, do the community connections, do a lot of the marketing, and deal with the social content creators.
Okay. All right. So where you from, man? And where did you get the hustler ambition from, man?
Originally from Poughkeepsie, New York. Definitely came up in some hard spots and rough areas where adversity kind of teaches you. You got to go get it, and ain't nobody going to give it to you. So that's pretty much where I got it. Coming out of poverty and adversity.
Right.
I wanted to do what I'm doing now, own salons, drive Porsches. So I figured I had a wrong route to go, and then I had a good route to go. So I chose the better over the worst.
Awesome. Now, how important is it? Because you say you came from some very rough beginnings, and you saw some things in the streets, that you saw. What are some of those things that motivated you to pour back into the youth that made them not go down the route that you went down during that time?
I think that after doing a little bit of time in bad places, I came home to see that the same setups and the same traps and the same downfalls or pitfalls that were set for me were set for them.
Oh, wow.
And they're not really educated, and there's not a lot of people who are looking to lead them out of that way. And I felt like I'm a very popular guy. I'm always somebody, people always take interest in me, and I think that I can help them to empower themselves to do greater things. So pretty much just seeing that things wasn't changing and just wanted to be somebody that can help it to change.
Awesome. Now, in going into how are you like picking out the youth? I know you're advertising, marketing, putting things out there.
Right.
But like, are you specifically looking like at a certain type of kid that comes from a certain different demographic?
Okay.
Like what tip, or is it just any kid or youth or young adult that's interested in cosmetology? How does that work? Because one thing about it, black hair is black hair.
Black hair is black hair.
Some of us are uneducated on some of these products that we put in our hair.
Yeah,
so how are you putting that in perspective as far as who you're reaching out to?
Yeah, definitely. So we noticed, like I said, with the cosmetology courses that they're going to teach you how to dye hair, how to straighten hair, how to pretty much make hair as straight and Caucasian as it can be.
Okay.
That's pretty much what cosmetology school is about.
Right.
Putting the chemicals in your hair to make it straight.
Okay.
So we know that they're not going to teach you how to braid, they're not going to teach you how to sew in or do a quick weave or a wig install. So these are skills that when you leave out of those places, you're not really employable in your own neighborhood.
Okay.
So when we give you the skills, you're employable tomorrow. So we hire you today. So,
okay.
Yeah, so that's what we do. And those are the differences. We don't primarily target a certain set or series of schools, but these are the schools that have the people that want to do wig installs, that want to do braids, that want to do those things. So when we put out those feelers and those communities give back good feedback, then we know this is the place that we need to be. So if your daughter is taking edge control to school, if she's putting baby hair on dolls and braid, then she's the one that wants to be a part of this program. And we, when we go to seek out our recruits and our children, she'll be one that steps up. And they really choose themselves. We went into Jonesboro High School cosmetology course, and they told her, hey, we want to come over there and work with you guys.
Oh wow.
And, and here they are. They're working with us.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much how we choose it. Not to segregate or push anybody aside, but this hair gets naughty, it gets kinky, it gets you gotta know how to get it out and get it done and service people in a great way. And and customer service is a strong part of what we teach, because even in our own communities, we see that that's a highly area that they're lacking in some salons.
Okay.
Customer service, customer retention, customer rewards, those are some things that we definitely favor.
Now, I know you guys are teaching cosmetology and teaching youth how to do hair.
Right.
So is like a mentoring program kind of like involved in this? Like, tell me about that, because you emphasize one thing that I think African American business owners like sometimes struggle with. We're very crafty with our skills.
Right.
But when it comes to customer service and compliance, I think a lot of us, lose it in those areas. Yeah. So are you guys mentoring and teaching those quality tracks, and how does that work?
Oh yeah, we definitely, when they come in, from the time they start to work with Latravia to the end of the program, they're fully understanding that the customer experience is the biggest part of your business.
Right.
You can come in, you can braid good, but if you have a horrible attitude, or you're not giving in to the customer, then you won't get a repeat customer.
Okay.
A large part of what we're doing now is infusing our programs with what's called psychotherapy.
Wow.
And psychotherapy states that whether men in barbershops or women in salons, they would much rather speak to their stylist than to actually speak to a therapist.
Wow.
So with that said, they're going to come in here, they're going to tell you their stories, they're going to tell you whether they had some man problems or some lady problems or whatever, and we want to have and make sure that our students are capable enough to take that information, not pass that information on, deal confidentiality. Make sure that if there is an alarming part of that story, that the client can get led towards some resources, whether mental health, domestic abuse, whatever it may be. So we do take a strong stance on commitment to customer service, and we teach them, hey man, this person is paying your bills.
Right.
In reality, man, when they walk through this door, they have intentions on giving you anywhere from $150 to $450.
Okay.
They don't deserve an attitude.
Wow.
I mean, why would you give somebody an attitude who's bringing you $450?
Right.
And putting their confidence and their self-esteem into your hands. Because when they leave out of here, they're going to leave out of here feeling either beautiful or took.
Right.
So there's only one way. Oh, she messed my hair up, or she did a great job.
Right.
So we want them to leave feeling like you did a great job.
Man, awesome. Now, I'm going to just kind of, when it comes down to reaching our youth and coming down to being in those pivotal locations to reach our youth, because sometimes there's a lot of programs that's not necessarily in communities that lack, resources.
Right.
You guys are located right here in the middle of the Kroger Plaza on Jonesboro Road.
Right.
With Unique Creation Salon.
That's right.
How vital was it for you guys to make that partnership and that connection to be able to reach a community that's right across the street?
Right. Very, very vital. We've done the same thing in Decatur. We've done the same thing in Jonesboro on Terra Boulevard.
Okay.
And we're here now in McDonough, executing this partnership with Unique Creations, and it works well. We have cosmetology schools up the street, high schools across the street, projects across the street.
Right.
Kroger Plaza here with an opportunity to reach those Really, when you think about Kroger Plaza and Family Dollar, they target areas who make less than $20,000 to $30,000.
Wow.
So if you're right next to them, then you're right next to their numbers. You understand what their angle of business is, and we can say, okay, if you're going to focus on those who make $20,000 to $30,000, then we're going to educate them on how to get out of your way and make $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $100,000.
Man, Hair Hustlers Academy, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast. We right here, unique creations in the Kroger Plaza with the Hair Hustlers Academy. You guys stay tuned. We got to go to commercial break, pay some bills. Game Changers Media Network, VOT.